related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome to the Jaycee Driesen Show. I am so excited to be here with you, sharing what I love. Yes, each week we're going to talk about music, laughter, life. You never know what you're going to get on my show. Surprise guests, live performances, and more. So, on with the show. Welcome, everybody, to the Jaycee Driesen Show. So nice to be here with all of you tonight. I have a nice selection of songs picked out for you tonight, and I also have a special guest. So sit back, relax, don't go anywhere, and let's kick it off with one of my favorites by my musical idol, the amazing Barbra Streisand. Some folks got nothing but troubles, so little joy in their lives. But wherever we go, happiness follows. We must be love and right. It might way I adore you, or the way that you hold me tight. I don't know the reason, but I'm believing we must be love and right. All of our friends say love fades away with time, but I know they're real, but it doesn't matter if it's yours and mine. So if the whole world goes crazy, let everyone else fuss and fight. When all's said and done, we'll be the lucky ones. We must be love and right. Woo! Some folks got nothing but troubles, and so little joy in their lives. But wherever we go, happiness follows. We must be love and right. We must be love and right.
Welcome to In the Tea with Jaycee. I am so excited to be here with you. Let's talk. Bring it to the table. I want to talk about music. I want to talk about life. I want to talk about love. I want to hear what you have to say. Do you have any questions you want to ask me? Let's do this. And you know what? Don't forget to tell me what your pet peeves are. We all have them. I know I have mine. I want to hear what yours are. So, it's all about you. In the Tea with Jaycee.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Jaycee Driesen Show. So, people ask me, how do I choose what songs I want to sing? And I have to say, it really has to do with what kind of mood I'm in, really. Yeah, that's really what it boils down to. So, that first song was, of course, my musical idol, Barbra Streisand. And I feel like, we've got to be doing something right as long as we're loving right. And it's all about, for me, it's about the music. It's not always easy to juggle, real life and the music life and the entertainment world. People think it's all, glitz and glory, and bling. And, well, I have a lot of bling, that's for sure. You guys know that. But I do, I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. I love it as much as I love breathing, performing. But it takes a lot. There's a big difference when you're performing in front of thousands of people and you get off that stage and then you get in your car and you're driving home, and it's transitioning to the real life of being the housewife and the daughter and the mommy of the little four-legged puppy, Shayna. Which is all good, but it's different, and it's definitely, it's not easy. But like I said, it's okay. It's all good, and I love doing what I do, and to be able to do different things and share different genres of music with you all is totally what I live for. I am thrilled, actually, really thrilled that today I have a special guest on my show. Yes, I do. And we have a bunch of things planned for the future. But right now, I'm actually going to introduce Freddie S., everybody, who is my producer and part of the whole reason that I'm actually even here today and doing the Jaycee Driesen Show. It was all Freddie's idea way back in the day, and we finally got it together, right, Freddie?
Absolutely. And you know something? Before being a producer, I'm a big fan. I got to tell you, since day one when I met you, I said I've never heard anybody sing like you have.
Aw,
So
thank
I'm
you.
the one that's honored to be here. I'm shocked that you asked me to do this.
Why?
Because I've been doing this almost 20 years. I've been in a lot of different shows that were talk shows, and this is probably the first time I've ever been asked to be on someone who sings as well and as brilliantly as you. And I'm excited about it. A ton of stuff that we've been talking about.
Yeah, we have a lot of things going on.
And it's true. When you did your monologue and you touched on having to bring it every show is probably one of the hardest things in the business. And people just they don't see that. They see you and you're up there. I've seen you at the Arts Garage. I've seen you sing in different places, and you're consistently good, man. And to get there, it takes a lot. You got your moms, you have your stuff at home, you got your dogs, you got this, you got that. Still got to throw out the garbage like everybody else. That's right.
Exactly, life.
But you
right?
don't let life overwhelm you. You sort of overwhelm life because when you go on, nobody does it as well as you. And I'm just being honest with you because the payback isn't what you think because you're the biggest critic of yourself.
That's for sure.
But you look at the faces of people's, when they hear you sing, like you were telling me a story about a show you did yesterday.
Yeah.
And how amazing. And she was crying from the music.
She was crying. Yeah.
Do you know how many songs you sing that remind me of my brother when he was playing?
Wow.
You have no idea of how deep your music touches people. It's tremendous.
Wow. Well, I've been wanting to have you on the show for a long time, and just I don't know, things get in the way, as they say, life gets in the way, right? But today, this is a perfect opportunity for us to be together because we have things that we want to talk about that we have on the burner of what we want to do? Do you want to like shed some light on
Absolutely.
some of those
Absolutely.
ideas?
The first thing we talked about is that we want to do something in a venue outside of amphitheater. We want to do something at the movies at Del Rey, maybe even Lake Worth, both
Yeah.
theaters, because
The
each one
theater.
holds about 100 people.
Yeah.
There's another one that holds more than that, but I think we should start with the hundreds to see the groove and all that. And invite all your fans, invite people that follow our different shows. We produce a lot of shows. And I'm excited about that because I saw you at the movie theater and you actually got to walk it.
Yes.
And you got to see what I see.
Yeah, I had a vision, of course, because to me, there's nothing like having that screen up there when you go to a movie, you know, and you're sitting there and you're looking at the screen. But how exciting would it be to have like someone singing like in front of that screen while I have clips going on behind you? And for me, it's all about Broadway and Hollywood, again, glitz and glory, production, that kind of thing. So we've been talking about this for quite some time of putting something together, and I think it's going to come to fruition.
It is. And everything's in timing. You know, COVID came along, it slowed everything down to a
True.
standstill. I
COVID
remember
came
you,
along and killed everything.
I
so
was watching you sing in your living room.
That's true.
You were doing the JC concert from your living room. And
I was doing that for a while.
And that slowed things down. People are beginning to come back out. People are going to the movies. I saw you at the movies. You got to see the book, whatever
We
that
watched the
chick
the
flick
book
was.
club, the
Yeah.
next chapter. Yeah, which was
Yeah.
great. It was fun.
And
Definitely
that
liked.
whole
It was-
movie was about you got to bring it. You got to keep bringing it until you can't bring it no more. So
That's
here we go.
right, because you have to live each moment. I've been saying, there's that expression, take one day at a time, live one day at a time. But lately, it seems like you got to live every moment at a time because you just don't know. You're like here today, gone tomorrow. It's kind of crazy.
It is.
So make it the best that you can and enjoy what you love and do what you love. It's a crime for people to be doing things that they don't love to do, right? I
It
mean,
is.
to me, that's where singing comes from me. I love it as much as I love breathing. So, it works for me that way. And the fact that I can touch someone's heart or, bring back a memory, music and memory, like if I do shows at some independent livings and they have memory care issues and stuff like that. I mean, it's like they remember the music. They all start singing along. It's so wonderful. It really is.
And you give so much of yourself to do these projects. But what I'm really excited about, I just found out that you've never put an album together.
Well, I wouldn't say never.
Because I remember I did have a CD that had your
because
music.
I do
But
have
was that
an
your
original.
music?
I have an original jazz CD that was done back in 2000 with my cousin David Birkin, who's no longer with us, but he's here somewhere. Which I love that. I love that album. I love that CD. It's like another side of me. It's because it's all jazz. And I've played a couple of tunes on the show, and I've played some of the songs out at some of my live venues. And it has the cover on it with the two twin towers behind me, and I have a big head of hair. And I always say, "Oh, look at this! I got Staten Island hair," because it's like way, way up there, And that was quite a project, but I haven't done one since.
So we're going to do one.
And I would love
We're going to do one.
to do another album.
I think it's time.
I think it's time
I
too.
think it's time. I think it's time to put that together. Bring in
Yeah.
some writers to put the music together, and then start recording it and tracking it and mixing it, and put a video to it. We got Josh in the house who does
Yeah.
videos for music as well, and maybe just have a new outbreak of Jaycee Driesen.
That sounds like a great idea. What do you think? Time for a new album, right? I think so. So yeah, let's work on that. And we have let's see what else is happening. I'm performing at my favorite place, Les Sorel, on next Wednesday, May 31st, which is a new night for me because I'm normally there on a Tuesday or a Friday, but I'm gonna try a Wednesday. Yeah, the end of the month. So I hope you guys will all join us. It's 6:30 showtime. The place is always packed, 6020 North Federal Highway in Boca, right here, and the best Italian cuisine you can ever imagine. And Louisa is my wonderful sponsor at Les Sorel, and she is just got a heart of gold. So you need to come in and visit with us. But I'm going to do some more music with you. Freddie is going to stick around and be part of the show. You guys can always come to the studio for be part of the live studio audience if you like. Just let me know ahead of time. That would be great. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back, and I'm going to do some more music for you. So don't you go anywhere. Stay right there.
Les Sorel Restaurant, home of the authentic Italian tradition, offers a large menu that consists of seafood, steak, homemade pasta, brick oven pizza, and homemade desserts including a wide wine selection. We also have the best bar in Boca Raton with delicious cocktails, homemade limoncello, cappuccino, Italian espresso, brandy, and other specialties. Open every day with a lunch and dinner menu. For more information or to make a reservation, contact lesorelrestaurant.com or call 561-235-5301.
Enjoying the Jaycee Driesen Show? Take a piece of me wherever you go. From t-shirts to hats to keychains and of course music, my CDs. Visit my website, jayceedriesen.com. That's JayceeDriesen.com. Or you can email me at jcreview@AOL. And don't laugh, I still use AOL. It's jcrevue@AOL.com. Hi, we are back. If you need to reach me, contact me on my website, jcdriesen.com. JayceeDriesen.com. And now, back to the show.
And here we go.
They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. But when you're walking down the street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter rubs right off and you're nowhere. They say the men they treat you fine on Broadway. On Broadway. But looking at them just gives me the blues. On Broadway. 'Cause how you gonna make some time when all you got is one thin dime, and one thin dime won't even shine your shoes. They say that I won't last too long on Broadway. On Broadway. I got the Greyhound bus for home, they all say, yeah. On Broadway. But then they're wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar. I won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway. Yeah, on a Broadway. with a little craziness by the amazing Patsy Cline. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Well, I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Well, I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. We're all a little crazy. Yes, thank you so much. One of my favorites by Patsy Cline. So, again, it's all about what I'm feeling at the moment. That's what happens. So this is a one-hit wonder by the amazing Lenny Welsh. When you just give love and never get love, you better let love depart. I know it's so, and yet I know I can't get you out of my heart. You made me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Baby, since I fell for you, love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same, no. Oh, baby, since I fell for you, Well, it's too bad, and it's too sad that You love me, then you snub me. But what can I do? I'm so in love with you. I guess I'll never see the lights. I get the blues most every night. Yeah, baby. Since I fell for you. Since I fell for you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you right back here on June 1st. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Stay safe and healthy.
Thank you for watching the Jaycee Driesen Show. I had a blast. I hope you did too. Let's do it again each week. Like I said, you never know what we're going to talk about, who will be here live in the studio, what song will I sing. I love you guys. See you next time.